Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Captain Barnes' Galactic Adventure. A working title, but seriously, the dream I just had would capture today's generation. Everything, every line, every scene, every character felt incredible. It could be a trilogy, would probably win BAFTAs, and I'm not just saying that because it came from my brain. Honestly, I'm surprised something like that could come from my brain. I was or I guess it was technically Captain Barnes. He was start writing this down. Type it on a Google Doc. I really want to do the share thing.
Well, if your dreams are starting to sound like scripts, or you're not just watching too many films.
Well, is that really a bad thing?
Was it a sci-fi story?
It was a sci-fi, political, action, adventure, thriller story.
And were you not watching The Last Jedi this evening?
No, this was not a Star Wars dream. This was unique. It felt fresh, it flowed, and it had this warmth to it.
Warm, like you were tucked in bed?
No, warm like Goldilocks porridge warm. It was a dream, but it was also the perfect story. And you were in it.
Go on.
You're a guide or an oracle, some space sorceress.
Bene Gesserit.
No. The story opens with this great battle. Two fleets on the verge of clashing in the exosphere. And then there's an explosion. Or Captain Barnes, I guess, is left floating somewhere in space, and there are these words that you can feel, and they feel safe, and they take us to safety. Are you writing this down? I cannot afford to forget any of these details.
Okay, all right. I'm not your fucking scribe, and you're not a writer. Can we pick this up in the morning?
If I go to sleep now, I might forget the whole thing. And there were some really important details to establish early on, like the Red Seas and Jade Hills of Daygard, or the pacifism agreement between the Zyklon colonies and the alliance that triggers the...
Okay, well, you get to writing, and let me get to sleep, and recall to me in the morning. Bye!
The fleet, 3,000 strong, hovered above planet Daygard with their opposing fleet, 7,000 strong, approaching in waves via warp drive. Barnes flung his lever forward, putting the ship into warp drive, using himself as a missile against the... No. This wasn't Star Wars. Why does nothing feel right? Duh. The Oracle. I almost forgot she starts the story. She saves Captain Barnes with her words. Is that what I'm missing? Her and those words. And those soft, safe words. The warmth of an atmosphere. Daygard. Scarlet Seas, Jade Hills. I remember. Captain Barnes does lose his ship in battle, but he ejects at the last moment, leaving him to fall towards his planet, where he's rescued by the Oracle. Spatial displacement satellite, piloted by telepaths, of course, retrieves coordinates through a connection with the mind, teleports target to source satellite. If Daygard's compromised, well then the next safest place to be would have been the moon base. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. The battle's lost, planet's compromised, but Barnes is safe. On the moon base, he needs to contact allies and find out who sent the fleet. He needs to start with the Alliance. The foundations for my universe. Oh What else is there? No. There was much more. For example, there was that cluster of planets ruled by purple people and a king who sat on a golden throne covered in gems. Exactly, yes. Who are they? I don't remember these at all. Oh, I must have had exposition for this. I just need to remember how it all fit together. The prophetic asteroid showers, the warp drive schematics, forever warring quadrupeds, sacred religious militants, interdimensional fauna. The universe was so detailed, I think mattered. That's what made it feel alive. That's why it all felt endless. How did I forget my own story? It was more than a dream, and I had it. It was right there. I was so close. Hello? Hi. I couldn't remember that dream at all. Like I was writing it down, I was piecing it together, and then it was gone. And it just completely fell apart in my mind. I mean, I don't even know if that was you, to be honest, at this point. No, I mean, it could have been a few people. Not that many people. No, you're not listening to me. It was just a dream, okay? Like it could have been anyone. I was just trying to piece it together.
Okay, she's okay. What's the matter? Do you want some company? Yeah. Do you want to hear more of Mummy's bedtime stories? Yeah. Yes? Okay, where did we leave off? Ah, you were meeting the Martians. Do you remember how they spoke? And they showed you the stars, they showed you their spaceship, whoosh, and you went blasting off into the universe to explore. First stopping off at Jupiter, and then you went to Mars, yes.